It's week 7 of the National Football League. And up next, we'll see Drake London, who's closing in on 1,000 yards receiving on the year. It's the Falcons and the Hawks, and it comes your way next.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. So glad y'all could join us for this game. Kate, Scott, and Brock Hewitt on the call for it, and we're expecting quite a bit of offensive gamesmanship, partner. Some veteran savvy out there. Both of our starting quarterbacks have spent quite a long time in this league, and they've got plenty of experience to show for it.
Yeah, I like the way you say that right there. Gamesmanship and veteran savvy. Father Time, he chases down these skilled guys. It's a game that's getting younger and younger, right? Because, well, it's hard to be as fast as you've been when you were a rookie. But as a quarterback, you've got to use your years of experience both these guys have to play this game from the neck up and still play it at a high level.
Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. So out head the Falcons for their first possession. And leading them out in his 13th season out of Michigan State is Kirk Cousins.
As a QB in this league, if you're going to finish a game with no touchdowns on that side of the stat sheet, well, you better finish it with no interceptions as well. Even if last week was an uneventful contest for him throwing the football, he did what he needed to do to help them come away with the most important stat, the win.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First play is to the air. They left him wide open. It's complete. And they bring him down around the 34. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Got a man, coverage lost him, complete. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Just 1 yard, I think, on the run. Still some work to do here on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
They'll hand it to him again. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons take a 6-0 lead right away. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. So that right there, exactly what you're looking for in the opening drive of a game.
And these opening drives are tone setters. You come out flat, maybe you go 3 and out. Sometimes there's a carryover effect, Kate, but here, they were sharp, they were crisp, and they grabbed the early lead.
That one right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. Now They'll be led out by the 12th-year pro from West Virginia, Geno Smith.
A win is a win for him, whether he goes for 400 yards and 5 touchdowns, Kate, or maybe he just finds the end zone once like last week. And being the team-first guy he is, he'd be more than happy to end the game with just 1 touchdown pass, or maybe even no touchdown passes, so long as they get the win in the end.
They'll run here on first down, and he's brought down for a loss. Rookie out of Washington making that tackle.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Here's 2nd and 11. Metcalf's got it, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! And the Falcons scoop it up. And he's into the end zone as he takes the fumble back for 6. Great time to bring some extra pressure off that snap, and that made all the difference in getting that fumble and the defensive score.
I could hear it in your voice. I think you saw it coming. I saw it coming. I think even the crowd saw it coming.
Yep.
But that quarterback did not see that blitz coming, and boy, did it pay dividends.
Cool on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Seahawks are headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And he's been carrying a great campaign now into the heart of this season. He's hitting top 5 in rushing yardage. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Forced out to his right. He's got room to roam here. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action on 1st down. Bails out of the pocket, trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This defense just coming to life before our eyes, Kate, taking advantage of the situation they're in. Just feel their creativity. Right? When you get a lead like this, it just allows you to be a little looser, to play a little bit faster, and to continue to make an impact that time with a sack.
He finds the open man there, complete. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right cover.
Pressure coming, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This dude is putting together some kind of game today. When he scored that touchdown earlier, we knew we had to keep an eye on him. And no surprise, Here he is making yet another huge impact play.
And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Our score, 14-0. We'll make our return to Mercedes-Benz Stadium after this. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They have second down behind the sticks. Another try following the sack. And they get to him again. And back-to-back takedowns behind the line of scrimmage. Set him up now with third down.
Hey, you give him much of the credit for this early lead. Heck, give every player in that defense now their fourth sack of this game credit, because that ambush on the quarterback is a big reason why they're in control of this game.
Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up fourth down.
Okay. Can I be honest with you? I'm just starting to feel bad for this quarterback and his family, because he is just taking a beating before our eyes.
Fourth down punt from the Seahawks, and that means we're going to see Michael Dixon head on to send it skyward. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. He'll field this one at the 23. And he's out of bounds. Never really got a chance at reaching the marker there, so they're going to turn this over on downs. The Falcons and running back Bijan Robinson getting set to begin another drive. And he's continuing a great start to the season. You can see currently pacing the NFL in rushing yards. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Open receiver, caught. And they bring him down around the 34. It's a 23-yard pickup on the play. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine, because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. That was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Looking to throw, Cousins. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
This defense did the best they could to track him as he ran all the way across the field, but eventually, you're just going to lose him. And that's when a completion was made and turned it into a significant gain.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's going to make it in for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons make it a 3-possession game. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 28th of the season, which gives him a share of the NFL record. And with that score, he's now eclipsed the 27 touchdowns of Shaun Alexander and Priest Holmes, and joined LaDainian Tomlinson atop the NFL with 28 rushing scores in one season. Coup on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This return starts at the 5. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. Well, we've already already seen some nice plays here, and we're going to see plenty more before this game ends. But you might be thinking, with plays like that, my guy's ratings should be better. Well, you're not alone. You got a chance to let the Madden Ratings Hotline know just what you're thinking. Give them a call, 1-844-MADDEN-1, and make your case for who should get a boost. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He's got it, room to run. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. He gets 6 on that play, and it sets up Seattle with first down. Charbonnet now up the middle. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
You know, Kate, I like to call these body blows. Body blows. You got to be committed to running the football. Even if it doesn't move the chains, I guarantee you that wear and tear will pay dividends later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, hey.
From the 42. Flush down out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And that pushes him back. Third down coming up.
Goodness gracious, this quarterback is taking an absolute beating in this first half. You better have some ice for him ready at halftime. I'll tell you this, Kate, it has been a brutal couple quarters, and if you don't start protecting the quarterback, this guy may not make it and even finish this game.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And what a play! He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be fourth down.
Well, Kate, that's a white flag waving if I've ever seen one. I'm not sure I saw any avenue with that run play that was going to result in a first down. It felt more like the coordinator saying, well, you earned that call by the mishaps on first and second down.
Fielded at the 30. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. And after the punch, the offense comes out onto the field. And that is where they'll start the next drive. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10. Throwing his Cousins. Got a man open, complete. And they bring him down around the 34. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Falcons will have a first.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Oh, what a catch there. And they can't... Gets into that red zone at the 19. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. They're now set for first and 10. From the red zone now. And it's caught. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons piling it on going into halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Cool on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. That's the end of 2 in Atlanta. The Falcons really spreading their wings. They're out in front so far. Now we'll get you down to our Orlando studios for the EA Sports Halftime Report with Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll get started over at the Superdome in New Orleans. And as you see, they were winners back on Thursday night. Derek Carr, strong in the victory, as his guys looked better than a team that had won just 1 game coming in. From there, we'll head up to Indy to check on the Colts at home at Lucas Oil Stadium. And at the half, they are down to the visiting Dolphins in that one. Tyreek Hill, 2 touchdown catches in that first half alone. Lastly, let's get up to Buffalo to check on the Bills. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Bills trying to hold on and claim victory. It was the former Longhorn Bijan Robinson who was tough to stop in that first half. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. The highlights from the first half, all one-sided. This one got out of hand early, and now you have to wonder how these teams will approach this second half, because this one's already close to being in the bag if it's not already.
All right, thank you, Coach, and we are back and about set to begin the second half.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Seahawks sending their offense out to begin the third quarter. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
It's caught Metcalf. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face 2nd down.
Here we go, hey.
Smith. Cut by Lockett. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Throw on 3rd down. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. It was looking DK Metcalf's way there. And now they're staring at a 4th down. Seahawks bring it out the punt team. Michael Dixon will kick it away. Averaging a little under 50 a kick so far, Brock, as he gets away another one. And that hit at the 5, but got the bounce it needed to reach the end zone for a touchback. The Falcons and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he's been a frequent visitor to the end zone over the first couple of months of this season. Right now actually leading the league in rushing touchdowns. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now it's Cousins. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the ball on the midfield stripe now after that big play. It's 1st and 10. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's got it to him yet again. That is cut. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. They get 22 on that one. And the Falcons will have a first.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. Here's Cousins now. Reeled in at the 7. And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons push their lead further to start the half. Drake London with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Ooh, baby, Brock, this one has gotten well out of hand.
You think so? I think this is utter domination. Going to be a lot of questions to be answered. I'm going to guess this is a press conference the coach isn't looking forward to.
Coup on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And they'll try for better results this time around, Brock, after they had to punt it away last time out. They go play action on first. It is Cup, left side. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 and the 31.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
And he goes down. The Falcons got to him. And the hits just keep coming for them on this play, it seems. Elsewhere on the field, they've got a player hurt and in need of some attention. Got to figure out this 3rd down here. Throwing is Smith. Pass complete to Walker. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
It's plays like that, Kate, right wrong. When I sit and judge a defense, I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
The work begins at the 31, and they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Big kick on that one, 62 yards. And they'll begin this possession in just a moment. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Throwing off the play fake here. catch made, and he got both feet in. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. On first down, they'll run. Broke through the tackle. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Falcons will have a first.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Staying with Robinson. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you're going to be a Pro Bowler.
They'll run now on 2nd down. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. Thankfully, only 1 quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's Falcons football as we start the 4th. They hold a commanding advantage here. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Robinson on the inside give. And he's in. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons throw some more onto this blowout. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 3rd of the game on the ground. Well, the whole league has followed his pursuit of this record in recent weeks, and that score does it. Most rushing touchdowns in a single season.
And what a case. This has been a record some thought might not be breakable anymore. It's just fallen to one of the greatest scoring seasons this league has ever seen.
Coup on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. His return starts at the 5. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football! And the fumble recovery is made.
These guys are flying down the field. Reminds me of the guys at Braveheart. But different than Braveheart, these guys got 2 things on their mind. Number 1, get the returner down. And number 2, try to separate the ball if they can. It's rare that it happens, but boy, is it big when it does.
Here's Robinson up the middle. And he doesn't get this one very far, down to only about the 18. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 on the Seahawks 18-yard line.
Another carry for Robinson. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. They give it to him again. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so much, Kate, the guy just doesn't tire, getting stronger, literally, as this game's going on.
Here's a give on 1st and goal. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Falcons stretching their lead yet again. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Far from the first time we've broken down one of his touchdowns in this game, partner, but man, they seem to get more impressive every time.
And I don't care, Kate, if they're all 1-yard plungers, if you're up over 300 yards. A 4-touchdown game will forever live among your greatest career highlights. You can go several games without even scoring one. So to get 4 in one contest, you'll never, ever forget it.
Coup on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Seahawks offense running out now. The opportunity to win this game is, well, it's long gone, Brock. They're down to their last opportunities now to avoid the shutout as well. Looking to throw, Smith. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. That one falls incomplete. Couldn't make the connection deep downfield.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Oh, no, he lost control of another one. And the Falcons scoop it up. And he'll bring the fumble back for a touchdown. He took off with it, which they give him full license to do when he sees an opening, Brock. But he couldn't keep it secure, and it winds up in a defensive touchdown.
Kate, I played for coaches that when you scramble, they force you to have 2 hands on the ball because they know this. They know these defenders love for these moments. They attack the looseness of that ball security. Quarterbacks, unlike running backs, don't always know how to tuck that ball away. In this defense, well, they took advantage.
Coup on now for the extra point. That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Seahawks back on offense, led out by Geno Smith. And you tell us this all the time, Brock. Touchdowns aren't the only stats that make a quarterback, right? Yep, he's nodding right now. But the absence of any from his ledger, well, that's problematic. And his struggles are indicative of the challenge that this offense as a group has really been fighting all game long. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
There we go, Sonora.
Smith to the air now. To the sideline, and it is caught. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Seahawks will have a 1st down. Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line. Now Smith gets this to Fant. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
To the ground it goes. That's incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Second and 10 now. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Here's Smith. Escapes out to the left. Oh, he's going to run for it. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Second and 3 now. From the 28. Metcalf's got it, complete. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's first and 10. Working inside the red zone. This one's caught. And it won't matter in the end, but nevertheless, he's in for the late touchdown. The Seahawks continuing to fight at least. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they're a point closer now on the scoreboard.
Seahawks 7.
The kicking team ready for the Seahawks, and forward they run to send it away. Here's a return from the 7. Finds some space, he's past the 30. Crosses midfield, and he's still going. It doesn't look like it. And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The Falcons continue piling on to the advantage. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Coup on now for the extra point. This one is up and good. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And that's where they'll begin the drive following the return. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. And they'll get one final chance in a game that, to put it mildly, Brock, has been a bit of a miserable experience for them. They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Here we go.
Smith setting the throw. Falcons getting close, and they take it down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. Trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Offense to the line for second down.
Here we go, here we go. Push up.
Another try following the sack. Wow, it's free again! And the Falcons scoop it up!
You know they like to say about sports, it's 90% mental. Well, right now with this runner, after 3 fumbles, it's 100% mental. You got to hang on to the football. It's in his head right now, and it just can't happen.
This offense in position now. It's first and goal. They'll run it with Bijan. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. First shot gets him 5. Still a couple of looks remaining. It's second and goal.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They're running again. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Falcons grow their lead off the turnover. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. His 5th total score of this ball game. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. His return starts at the 5. And he's brought down. The offense will come onto the field. After that return, he's looking pretty banged up out there. We're going to have a stoppage as team personnel comes out to look at him. They're out and set. First and 10.
There we go.
Smith back to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. That's complete inside the 35. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were. The QB just nailed it. Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Here we go, second and 9. Wow, it's free again! And the Falcons scoop it up! The 30! The 10! And this ends as a scoop and score. We've got ourselves a touchdown! Step 1 is just making hit, Brock. Step 2, trying to knock the football out with that hit, and they were even fortunate enough to get to step 3, weren't they? Taking that fumble all the way back for a touchdown.
And just look at them. I love the joy. A unit that doesn't get to celebrate in the end zone all too often, they will welcome the chance to be the guys running it in for a change. Cue up the group celebration, and boys, go enjoy the moment.
Coup on now for the extra point. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored, and with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Smith. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. It's complete! Oh my, they left him wide open downfield. So the Falcons earn the win in this one. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one.